I started working this morning around 9 a.m. and it feels like I'm into the flow moment. I mean, I didn't realize that it's already lunchtime. Feels like I'm quite focused. And I also noticed that recently I become a lot more focused. I don't know if it has anything to do with meditation practice, but yeah, it's great. It's great that the kind of focus um, doesn't need to be stressful, but you are allowed to show more creativity and solve problem with relatively ease mindset. So I really like that. All right, so this is meditation before my lunch. This is one of those sessions that I wish I could have stayed longer and do not need to go to eat or go back to work. Although I set time limit for myself, so I have to exit that mode. But what I just experienced is very profound. Normally in the working day, like Monday to Friday, the meditation sessions tend to be help me refocus and de-stress. And once in a while, I'll have those sessions that really bring joyfulness, strong bliss to me, to my body, and to my mind. In every breath, that inhale and exhale felt like bliss by a higher power or a higher energy. Sometimes you feel like there is strong like electricity stroke, like from your heads and all the way down to your spine and then to the ground. And when I was showering by I don't know how to call them bliss, it's just so profound, so peaceful, full of compassion. Sometimes when I hear those words from people on TV or in the book saying that sending your love, compassion to the world, it could be very cliche if I've never experienced those feelings. But as now, sometimes I'm not sure if I'm experiencing 1/10 or even 1/100th of how they feel as compared to those experienced meditators who've been doing meditation for 30 years. I might just grasp a tiny part of it, but just by picking into it, it makes me want to keep investing in meditation and discover more. And the other thing I'm encouraging myself to continue practicing is to bring the kind of calm and peacefulness into daily activities. Why can't I just stay calm and as peaceful as how I felt right now into cooking, into walking, into different kinds of activity in daily life? I'm not sure if it's applied or or I'm able to coordinate this with my work, because work tend to ask you to use a lot of thinking and logic and communication with others. So almost feel like you're using a different side of your brain, whereas meditation is more like inner looking. But what if there is a way to consolidate both? Wow, it would be amazing. So after lunch, I came back to work and then super focusing on my project for 3 hours nonstop. I was surprised to notice that it's already almost dinner time. I didn't feel exhausted at all. Although I think I can make a good use of another round of meditation before my dinner time. Let's get started. Focus becomes my theme today, not just work, but even meditation. This quality, if I could use one word to describe it, just focus. I can still experience the sounds, movement around me. I know there are neighbors' children playing in the courtyard. I can hear doors slamming, people coming and leaving. I can hear upstairs and downstairs. And I'm also feeling some distance from those movements and whatever happened around me. I don't know if it's a physical distance or kind of the mental distance. But often when we say we want to keep distance, just like COVID, you want to keep social distance, there is some avoidance attached to distance. However, this distance, if I could describe it, is more like encompassing things around me when there is larger space in between. Alright, I don't know what I'm talking about now, but I feel wonderful.